Alrighty, good morning, afternoon, and evening, whenever you're sitting down to watch this episode of the Caffeinated Dad Gaming live stream. Tonight, we are going to be continuing on with the whole Hildibrand storyline and all of his crazy shenanigans. I will admit, though, of just preparing myself for tonight's stream, that is something that I've been getting ready for. I don't know why that isn't working, so I'm just going to try to stick that right here so that you guys can see my screen, so we can actually see the chat. Might have to hide it on the screen because I don't have the exact code. Actually, I do. You know what? Watch this. Watch me be a pro. You ready? Boom. Pro streamer stuff happening right now. Do that. Will that hide it? Oh, look at that. It's like I know what I'm doing. Welcome in, everyone. Hope you guys are doing well this evening. Tonight we're going over continuing and finishing, ideally, the Hildibrand storyline. I know that it continues into other expansions. I know that there's a lot more that's tied into it. I'm aware. I know. But I do want to get the A Realm Reborn bit of it chunked out. I'll be honest with you, it's because I really want to continue on with the main scenario quest. Haven't had a whole lot of opportunity. I did the coils the other day with Galactic. He'll be here shortly. And yeah, wow. That was pretty damn good. Honestly, I really am glad that I went ahead and went through the coils of Bahamut and got to see all that, got to experience that, and kind of see the close. And it even caused me to go back to watch like the cinematic for A Realm Reborn, or excuse me, 1.0, and then read up on everything leading up to it, like who Nail Van Darnus was, and how it was actually apparently a translation mistake. Apparently she was always supposed to be a woman, right? But apparently they got that wrong, and in the American translation or the English translation they made him a he, and they're like he, and then when we got to coils, they Alize knocks off the helmet to reveal a woman. They're like, oh well, let's just make it canon that she assumed her older brother's identity and nobody knew she was a woman. It was incredible. I really enjoyed it, and it was like one of those moments that I was like, damn, this is some really good ass story writing. I'm not gonna lie, I was caught off guard. I was pretty damn thrilled with how that went. The Nightmare villain, yeah, it was one of those things. I can understand why they didn't make it mandatory, kind of. I kind of did, but it was pretty good. I will say, however, and it's not, of course you're not going to show up, because why would you? Why would you make sense? Why would you make sense? I gotta make you smaller because you're very big. I did get, however, a very nice axe, and that was actually very nice. Boop. I'll move that down right there. I can make that taller. Who is running this? Do 600. There we go. That's more in line. Boop. There we go. I did get a very nice axe. I got this. I don't know what it's called. The Demon Blade axe, or the Dreadwing or Dreadworm, I think. It's pretty nice. Yeah, Dreadworm. Bardache. And then I also have a whole bunch of other really good gear. Actually, I'll move that over there so you guys can see. Mostly Dreadworm, augmented ironworks. I used all of my Algone, my tombstones to get all this stuff. So I'm sitting pretty good with most things. Like I could probably use a better ring there, but I ran out of stones. We're doing pretty good. I'm pretty well set up. So here's the plan. Tonight I'm gonna go ahead and try to get through Hildibrand. I have a video of what I think I'm going to end up doing for Heavensward. I want to play a different... I think the way that I'm going to progress is that each expansion, I'm going to go through and try a new job. I almost said profession. Guild Wars 2 leaking out of me. So I'm going to try a different job. I'm going to try one for Heavensward. I'm going to try a new one for Stormblood, and so on and so forth. So that's going to be good. Spice it up, but again, also to see everything. All right. Raymond, I see you, buddy. Hold on. Achievement log. Here we go. Last 5. Is it out of bind? Oh, is it a wind up Louis Soir? Oh, okay. I just click it. Nice. let's take a look at him. Companion. Oh wait, no, that's not companion. You want minion. That's actually pretty adorable. I'm not gonna lie. I can't wait. There we go. I know how to zoom in. Look how small he is. Welcome in, everyone. Glad you guys are all here. So where we are is in the point of the Hildibrand story is we are off over in Ul'dah. So we got to go straight to Ul'dah. It's the Coliseum conundrum is what we're going to be doing. Should I join the entourage? I mean, you're more than welcome to. I'm just going to be questing. And I also want to, Nicola, when you show up, and I think there was a couple of other, I brought a lovely bowl of popcorn because I am ready. Because I know that I'm not the main character here. I'm not. I'm just watching all the cutscenes. So look, don't worry. It might be an ASMR stream. Who knows? The night is young. Ah! Alrighty. Let's see where we gotta go. I don't know where the hell we gotta go. I need to go south. Here we go. Do you put cheese on your popcorn? What? Wait, oh wait, no. You're talking about powdered cheese. I thought you were about to commit a deadly sin there. You were like, do you put cheese? I'm thinking like shaved Gouda on there. Like you're thinking about like the powdered cheese. I do occasionally. Yes, I do. I was about to say what? What are you talking about? Okay, wait, no, that makes so much more sense. Alrighty. We're jumping back in. So we didn't catch the person who stole the necklace and then the treaty blade. And basically now we're just playing catch up. Ellie is falling in love with Briarbush, our buddy Briarbush. And Hildibrand and Nasha are just off doing their thing. So it's good. See, look, again, I'm not saying that it's bad to have cheese on it. I'm not. Don't do that to me. I'm saying more so the way that I first interpreted it is that it was just like like you were just like taking some unholy cheese like and just putting it on there. Okay, the truffle oil I can get, liquid nacho cheese, I'm on board. Those are okay. I thought you just threw a chunk of like brie on there and just called it a day. No, we don't do that here. Wow. That is an aggressive amount of leg. That's a lot of leg. They must be from like Italy or something. Hot, Chewy, and Habo, whatever is the matter. And where, pray tell, is Hutchin? Or the four of you compete in the cup together.
Hello there.
There's a lot of it that is like, damn, that's pretty close to skin color, right? That's pretty much skin tone. Joey Salsa, welcome in. I am so glad I didn't become a gladiator first. My head still stings it with enough of your bloody shouting. Oh, who's the fourth one? Who's coming in? These guys look terrible. I'm sorry. Like their legs are nothing but tree trunks, right? And they're all wearing banana hammocks, or as you might call them, under the nut butt huts. There's an extra term for you. That's something that you didn't know. The fact that I have that ready. Nomad PG was out of the window like immediately. Like I was already in Ul'dah. I was expecting the the cat girl dance, and then we're done. Do not berate yourself, Hamo. Any word, I dare say I'll not be getting in the fight of federal arse about in bed. How about the lot of you? Hutchin, for you, I am always ready. Now that's what I like to hear. 1,000 mantras. I want each one of you. I want each one to ring out over in Sagoli. The hell are you guys making me do? Consider me not the least bit interested. The talk of the attacks of the competitors, however, I would hear of this. I'd like to hear more. BJ and CC hit like trucks. You want popcorn? Pothy, I think we were talking about it like us. I came prepared. I hope you all know. Like, I came prepared, Santel. Their hair was color coordinated. It was terrible. Son of Mythos, welcome in. Dower Meadow. He's road again. Cheese curls instead of popcorn. Yeah, man. It's good pop. I knew what I was getting into. There's not a lot of APMs. I'm just a fly on the wall. Everyone doing the Manderville. Nice. Nice. I don't want to be a Thermitage. Oh, I don't have the Gladiators Guild. I don't have the Goldsmiths Guild. I don't have any... Wait, no. Do I have to actually be at one? I think I do. We ride! Alright, here we go. Not gonna lie, though. I am really liking this big axe. At first, I thought it was a little bit big, but I actually have one. Let me see if I can't pull it up. One that I really like, but I ran out of Glamour Prisms. Cast Glamour, and I think it was Allegan Battle Axe? No, it's High Allegan. Because when you wield it, look at this, look. It glows red. I was like, oh yeah, that's gonna be cool. I don't have enough Glamour Prisms. Let's see. We need to go into Avengers Guild. No, can we go into... Yeah, Gladiators Guild. That's where I need to go. There are no plans on maining Black Mage for one of those expansions. I mean, I might. I already have picked out what I want to do first. And y'all can't stop me. Apparently, like, this Lalafell and this little barrier this can stop me. I didn't even crack the cup. Look, you ready? Crack. Gladiators Guild. I'm glad there's more people wearing pants. Go it all the way up to the top and don't spill. Spicy. Tastes like TV static. Porter from the Mithrai, never blinking, all seeing. You know the deal, yes? You must be Dower Meadow. I was hoping I could ask you a couple of questions. No. Look at this ridiculous. That said, between the challenge from that so-called Phantom Thief and now these bizarre attacks targeting the fighters, our Tourney's already talking about already the talk of the town. Not to see me complaining, providing someone that's still left to fight. It's gonna be like me. It's gonna be. I feel like it's gonna be like an instance, like a trial maybe. Good old Mister. Are you prepared to suffer? Looks like we got ourselves another. There he is. I was wondering when he was. Now, Challenger unleashes a vicious right hook as the gentleman inspector was channeling his strength for his next attacks. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a winner. Excuse violence, Inspector. You were thinking. It annoyed me. Also part movie night for streaming too. There you go. Say welcome in. There you go. Son, I'm still in the free trial, so I can't even use the market board to get any of the stuff that I need, so I'm good. Tell me everything you can about the prizes at the tourney. Try to be brief. The Warden's Grace, a ring fitted with the largest sun sphere you'll find outside of Corn. The second and third place prizes are nothing to sneeze at either. But I don't care how many faces he's got. We've got nothing to fear from the thief. The concern was hired. Has hired an elite regiment of stone torches to watch over the vault day and night. Just as the brass blades were successful in stopping the thief last time. If you want your treasure safe, go fetch them and bring them to me. And be quick about it. I haven't got an all day. After all, what proof do I have that you ain't the Mr. Many Faces and another one? Oh, I double clicked. Damn it. Okay. Oh. Actively recruiting competitors. We got some fresh blood for the man. I'm gonna get thrown into this. Event tabs, yeah. What the shit is this? She ain't got a damn brain cell in there. Astute as ever, now she. The color, the overabundance of intelligence. I smell a case. Uncle Holdy, one single brain cell. Now, this is you guys are watching the very first Final Fantasy game that I've ever played. This is the only one that I've played. This job ain't glamorous, but it sure has its perks. And apparently it's horny. Or hungry. One of them. I know none of who you are or where you hail from, and I do not care. If you challenge me, my Tempest Blade will show you mercy. It's option 1. He's there to do something. Cause trouble. Got it. Got it. Noted. And then she talks tough. Now, who's the chump wanted to get pummeled by my lovely Abby? He's... In rescuing fair damsels and fighting them, I fear we have little recourse. I, Hildibrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire, shall do what must be done. That had the same vibes where he just kind of like stepped in. That had the same vibes of what's it, Guardians of the Galaxy, and he was like, you know, who my family is, and then Thor just comes in, and he's like, same vibes. Caffeinated Dad, you do look like a dad. That's actually pretty good. I never have regretted having my character's name Caffeinated Dad. Well, he kind of looks like a dad, yeah, so. Bugger me with a spear. To think I'd see the day when the warrior light stood in my Coliseum. It's the sound of old Gil purring into our coffers. When the public finds out that a true Eorzean hero will be stepping into the ring to fight for the Mithril Cup. This is absolutely the best name. Like, just having Caffeinated Dad, I did it just because that's my like screen name, you know? With Caffeinated, I suppose we have good as chance as any. Now we just make sure that he doesn't come down with some curious injury. Suspiciously certain, I would say. This Galactic chimes in. So Galactic's like doing his raid. He's doing progression raiding tonight. And it's just like he's chiming in. He goes, "Yeah, no, he's definitely horny. Yeah." It's like he's over there. That's pretty good. Investigation is afoot. Productive line of investigation. Might I suggest that our first priority be keeping Caffeinated safe? Let us return to Ganelin and see what else he can tell us about the mysterious attacks on the combatants. He hates being called a squid. He's definitely a horny squid then. That's the only way you can do it. I have a lead of my own to investigate. Should you uncover any information and trust me to share the first opportunity? Nod. Caffeinated Dad on the go. I can do the Hildibrand. Do the Hildibrand flex. Fantastic. Everyone, I'm glad we're all here. Where do I need to go? I need to go down here, don't I? And I can't just... you just won't let me teleport. Here we go! Flex the muscles. Caffeinated must protect all the daughters from the squids. The fact that it's like a sentient thing and the first thing it wants to... it's an octopus and the first thing it wants to do is like get onto the gladiator girl, like... And apparently if this is a reoccurring theme in Final Fantasy, that seems to be the case, honestly. There's a couple of things. So like Biggs and Wedge were reoccurring themes. All the primals were a reoccurring thing. Did you guys just have to walk outside? Was it really just right there? Was it really just right there? Okay. Noted. Gotta zoom in the camera a little. There we go. Get more emotion. That's what you gotta do. Yep. Okay. There you go. Yeah, you believe my look? I got a suspicion or two, and I'm happy to share with you. But in the end, you got to protect yourself here. A few fighters who've been pulled out of the tourney schedule. The warriors named Olivia or Avila. We're gonna go with Avila. This girl's bad news, but I don't. Someone crossed her just by the raging rat road again. Has the misfortune of being matched up with in the preliminary round and earned himself a right bruise from it all. Pugilist Guild. Okay. I think that's north here, yeah. Always check your map closely. Yeah. Very few things that I check closely. I wonder if, like, the Sultana can knight me. Like, can I become, like, Sir Dad? Like, officially Sir Dad? What do you call a cow that's been knighted? Sirloin. Alright. Grab my popcorn bowl. Moving on. You'd think these guys would afford more t-shirts, you know? Raging Rat's expense, have you? Well, you're not the first. I say I'm not a man in an entire realm on sympathy. Greetings, good sir. How fortunate you are today that your guests are Hildibrand Mandeville, gentleman and inspector. Now, if you would, please enlighten me to exactly you were beaten to a bloody pulp by Miss Avila. Actually, if you played that paladin. Never mind, look, the records say I lost, but I'll admit to nothing of the sort. I'll shout to the top of my lungs to no one doesn't fight fair. Tempest Blade? Some kind of foul sorcery, if you ask me. Mark my words, the girl's up to no good. If she were weren't so damn easy on the eyes, it'd be rotten in the jail as we speak. And I read it right that time. You know those with refugees? Why fight for honor when you've got nothing to lose? Yes, why disparage the entire people in a pathetic attempt to salvage your sorry pride? This one's a real piece of work, Caffeinated. Let's be on our way. I mean no offense, just telling it like as it were. Manner of sorcery, as the fellow says, or perhaps a work of an accomplice. If I'm a betting woman, I'd put my gill on the ladder. Ah, Miss Ellie. The thrill of the chase has struck a chord with you, as well. Yes, I can see, in the wrinkles beneath your eyes. We might very well make an inspectress of you, yet. I'll give you a good wrinkle, you insensitive boar. If what the man says is true, it's likely that her fellow Alamegans might sympathize with her plight. An accomplice could be hardly out of the question. Yes, I can see it now. Two unfortunate souls shunned by those around them, united in the destiny and a common desire for justice. I'm actually he's growing on me. His outfit's growing on me. Ample appendages whirling wildly, sending gusts of wind flying every which way. Avelia and Ulti, a match made in the heavens. Were it any more obvious, I could have solved this case without leaving my home. Incredible. Your powers in one brain cell. Ultra should be still. Let's hurry before she slithers back to where she came from. Oh, they actually walked away this time. Oh. Paladins are honorary knights of the Sultanate. I'll say there you go. Right. Technically she can. That's good to know. I like that. Again, I'm not the main character here. All right, let's ride. All right, so we're trying to figure out who this gladiator lady's accomplice is. I don't know who she is or what she's got going on, but apparently she's cheating. Or at least that's what people say. See you and Blast, what's going on? Crimson Hope, glad to see you. Vernacular Ham, welcome in, buddy. Just one cutscene to another. Okay, two things wrong with this scene, right? First, what is she looking at? Maybe this, you could argue this, but she's not positioned directly in front of it. Two, this thing has no right to be this close to her. Behold how he carefully eyes the gladiatrix before him. What manner of mischief is he plotting? He speaks. Yes, this is most suspicious indeed. Oh, what's this? The girl has fled in a panic. Our friend Ulti appears to be discouraged. Look at the way his shoulders sag, or how they would sag if he had shoulders. Yeah, Jared, you and me both, buddy. Like, let me turn it up so you guys can hear the volume. There's a lot going on in this series right now. There's a squid. Apparently, it's horny. That's actually about it. I don't really have any. I don't have really anything else going on. All right, he's void sent. Is that supposed to make it okay? Like, is that supposed to be like, oh, he's void sent, don't worry. This is just what they do. Just running from one cutscene to the other. Oh. Another gladiatrix. What might he be plotting this time? Look at those succulent legs. I'd reckon they taste just wonderful in a good marinara sauce. Marinara sauce. Ah, he speaks. And another girl rushes off. Whatever did he say? Shall we douse him in lemon butter and put him out of his misery? Okay, so at first I thought they were like, oh, we're just going to be interested in him just because he's interesting. He's new. He's strange, right? That's what I thought. No, they want to freaking eat him. I was wondering why Hildibrand and Nashu were all about it. Looks like, no, they just want to eat him. Well, we know he didn't piss her off. Call me crazy, but I think he likes them. What's up, guys? Wind up ultras. I see him down there. Alex, I see him. Oh, Godbert's coming back in. Implication of altruistic behavior. Wait a minute. Fact, he likes girls. I want calamari. Yo, Goro, some calamari would be good. Right? Get some calamari and get some, some good, you could go with the marinara sauce. You could also go with a, what the hell is it called? A cocktail sauce. That'd be good. He's almost like me. I too like girls, but I actually why did you have to put everything in like quotations? Like, you could have just been like, he's like me. I have a wife. Like, that could have been butter. That was actually pretty good. Here we are suspecting him of criminal activity when in truth he's just a gentle soul, luckless in love. Oh, Alti, can you find it in your squishy, slimy heart to forgive us? Now, perhaps we should return to our investigation. If Avelia is as suspicious as they say, perhaps we should follow her around a bit. Darrow Meadow is back at the Coliseum and should be enlighten us about her whereabouts. Calamari and shrimp cocktails? I'm ready. Excellent idea, but I have one better. Let us return to the Coliseum and speak to Darrow Meadow. From there we can start to smell. He said the same shit Ellie did. And everyone's just like, all right, then let's just go. Uncle Alti didn't see you following me. Or am I? Come on now, I just, a cute girl, untold riches, and admirations a million. Can't Uncle Alti drink? Well, kids, hate to ink and run, but then again, I'm an octopus. He was addressing, he broke the fourth wall there. He just, that was him breaking the fourth wall, wasn't it? That was a fourth wall break right there. I'm calling it. Is that a regular occurrence? And someone said that we dodged a bullet by him running away from that girl. I want to find out that more later. Flagging him with her countryman over at the Coffer and Coffin. I can assure you there will be no need for gratuitous fisticuffs, my good sir. With my remarkable powers of espionage, we will ascertain all the information we need without the fiery lass even being alerted to our presence. Let us be off. There is no wall. Wiggling tentacle loo joke. This is gross. What? Why did you guys? Everyone was like so excited. They're like, oh my goodness, Caffeinated, you gotta do Hildibrand. You gotta do Hildibrand. It's like I'm doing Hildibrand and I'm just like constantly saying, what the fuck is happening? There goes my one curse word for the stream. What the fuck is happening? All right, we are off. I'm off to the Coffer and Coffin with my wind up Louis Soir. I did want to actually just talk about doing the coils of Bahamut. I know that you could do it level synced, and I know you could do like mid-eye level, but apparently there's like the unending coils of Bahamut, which are, I guess, maybe just that fight. That is a fight that I do want to try eventually, like on par, on gear, on item level, everything, like everything being, you know, square up, and I just that fight. I know. Just saying. I do want to try it eventually. It's a bit more. Oh, it's an ultimate. Okay, so it's horrendously difficult. Cool. Bring it on. There's no cause for concern. The spoil shall be mine, and it may as well be written stone. I know I'd have to get in. I'm gonna eventually get into the off the trial account. We suffered long, but my victory shall mark a new era, just as Robin won a new life for himself in the Coliseum. A new life for my people. No, 10,000-fold. In a land where wealth is power, we will be kicked to the gutter by the oldens no longer. And with that, it must be off. Just going to the mouth. Self-assurance is ever a sight to behold. I deduce that my own chances of felling her on the field of battle are infinitesimal. I could have told you that before you signed up. Come now, we have to suspect purpose. Almost choked on a popcorn beer. Better take that trial account as far as we can. That's the plan. Oh dear. Trying to steal a villa from Uncle Alty's tentacles, are you? I'm afraid that isn't going to happen. Homemade explosive will see that this is the end of the road for you. Does that make me a bad octopus? Distinctive smell of fire sand. Another one of your handcrafted explosions, I take it, Nashu. Heavens no, Inspector. This is far too elaborate for one of mine. Do you think whoever crafted this will be willing to give me a lesson? They're on to me. Preposterous. Could it be that Musclehead isn't as stupid as he looks? He's gonna get blown up. I see. In any event, I shudder to think what might happen if an unsuspecting passerby chanced upon such a hazardous option. Allow me to heave ho! You gotta be kidding me! Alright, so Nashu... I was expecting Nashu to get her, her sushi like she liked. Like she wanted. Wait, what? Where the hell did you go, Hildibrand? Oh, you're just up north. Okay. Definitely would be a challenge. You're looking at a few different quests. We go north. Gotcha. I know it would be a challenge, but I like honestly seeing the Bahamut do his Terror Flare, and it was a lot of fun, and I'm really glad that I did it unsynced just so I could see it for the story purposes. But it actually like really sparked that cool like raiding aspect that I really wanted, that I haven't done in a very long time. That's just what I will say. Does that mean we'll have cooked sushi now? I have no idea, Jared. Jared, like this is all brand new to me. Everyone else here is like, oh yeah, we've done this a bunch of times before. I have no idea what's going on. 15-minute long endeavors. Let me put it this way, the only game that I did, or I should say, the only raid that I had when I was raiding in World of Warcraft, because that's where most of my raiding experience came from, that was that long, was Heroic Ragnaros and Firelands. And this is the only time that, and I bring it up because that fight was like 20 minutes long. The boss fight just took so damn long. And it wasn't because it was like there's a lot of mechanics or he healed or anything. It's just that his health bar was just so damn big. And it just took forever. And there's a lot of like one-shot mechanics or mechanics that will burn you over time. Jokes considered. But like that type of stuff, I distinctly remember that, and that's why I actually might be drawn to those types of encounters here in Final Fantasy, is just because I don't like the time put in for the progression rating anymore. I'll be honest with you, but I like the satisfaction after finishing it, because when we actually killed Heroic Ragnaros, like I was like I think I took off the next day. Like I didn't have kids at this time. I took off. I think I worked at like a burger joint. I was like, no, that's it. I'm off. And I was like, and I had to sleep until like 10 because I stayed up until 1 doing it. But I was just like, done. There we go. Good prep for ultimates. I haven't raided in a very long time. I don't know what my, like, I'm not in that mindset. I would have to get retrained. Let me put it that way. That maiden in mining garb must be the sister of whom Miss Avilia spoke. Let us listen a bit closer. Hey, Nicola, what's going on? Oh, you missed most of it. I do have popcorn here. I got popcorn like I said I was going to get popcorn. Heroic Garage back in Mop. Yeah, and then they have Miss Pandaria remix, right? Everyone's a little salty about it because you can get a lot of the cool cosmetics, like the Sky Mirror, and I think it was like the Black Serpent, Thundering Black Serpent, for just like, you could just save up the currencies in there and buy it. Like, it's not as exciting anymore. I liked it because I think it's going to be a lot of fun because I played the monk when it first came out in that game, and I loved the hell out of it. I thought I was a blood elf monk. I thought it was the coolest thing. Loved it. No hard labor until your leg is healed. I swear sometimes I think you're born solely to give your poor sister headaches. Says a girl who once fought off 10 Imperials with one good arm. Perhaps someday you'll understand your little sister can take care of herself just as well as you. Speaking of which, what news of the tourney? Helgelina. That's her name. In shabby clothes, objects of pity and scorn for the older and upper crust. Those days are over. After I claim victory, we will take a rightful place at the top of society. I am proud, no matter how humble our birth. We stand strong, we stand together. This alone is all the wealth I ask for. Alright, so the older sister wants to take care of the younger sister, but the younger sister doesn't want to actually be taken care of. There you go. Ran out of margarita and how to dodge construction. Well, welcome in. What I remember about the MMP pop, feelings are bad. Exactly. That's all. The whole expansion was like, you can't have any feelings. If you have feelings, they manifest into shadow demons and try to kill you. Now, there you go. You put it into one sentence. Too expensive for me to get into. It does. It ends up getting too pricey. I mean, arguably, I'm talking about a monthly subscription here. A more moving display of sisterly love I have not seen, and yet I fear it has afforded us little in the way of perspective clues. Really? Did you just hear what I heard? Uncle Alti has had it up to here with you. Do you think you can just fall into this pit and die like a good little boy? I'm talking to you, Mr. Warrior of Light. Hear that sound? Just one step close. Oh, he's gonna fall into the pit. Accurate. I've simply taken the liberty of investigating this hole in the ground, and I'm pleased to report that there seems to be nothing out of the ordinary. Alright, that was a pretty good line. The others seemed completely unsurprised at this turn of events. Doubtless he was performed such selfless acts before a true gentleman. This is so stupid. Like, this is so dumb. Time to break out the big guns, kids. And into the pit he goes. Give me a break. That apparently was a very big pit. All right. Oh. Galactic, do that again. Sorry. I was pressing cancel right at that time. Oh, wait, no, it's up here. Never mind. Price of victory, here we go. This is the latest expansion includes all the DLC in it that isn't on the free trial. You have to buy individual DLCs for WoW. Not anymore. I'm pretty sure if you just purchase the expansion, whatever the current expansion is, you get all the previous ones backlogged. And you pay the sub. So if like you went and purchased Dragonflight, I'm pretty sure, and someone correct me if I'm wrong, purchase Dragonflight, and then you basically get everything previous up until it. We have mass sushi now. It's why you either absolutely love or hate it. I'm in the middle, honestly. Like, I hate it because it's stupid, and I know what sketch stuff is going to happen next, but I'm like loving it because it is. The coils, and I'm saving that piece of popcorn. No, it's really good. The coils of Bahamut really kind of added that like almost dramatic flair to the game, and it was almost sorrowful. And this is just like the other side of the humor. It's two sides of the same coin. Something the matter? We're on something of a tight schedule, Inspector. Stand back, Miss Ellie. My well-honed inspector senses are tingling. I feel a most fearsome adversary lurking about. Monty Python. How does nobody notice it? This time you're really up a creek without a paddle, kids. Say hello to the not-so-little friend of mine from the Coliseum. He's large and in his charge, and he's hungry. I haven't got all night. Oh, he's holding another chimera. My chimera! Who's that half-naked fool? He does have two bumps, too. God, Bert. Hey, Nina, what's going on? Chase, I do play, I have taken a bit of a break from Guild Wars 2, mainly because there really isn't too much content that's out. And I've also been really enjoying Final Fantasy 14. I am going to make a video, and hopefully it'll come out either Sunday or Monday, one of those days. There's a game where I put a couple of hours in, and I'll be honest with you, it's only a very, very superficial view. I love this game. And it's something that's outside of my normal niche. I didn't think I was going to enjoy it as much as I did, but I have. And I have a video out that Chimera didn't land on the squid. I should have that out sometime this weekend. Could it be that the aura of unmitigated murderous rage that I felt was not our quarry, but you? Hildy, I was merely taking a stroll in search of inspiration and materials for my newest masterpiece in the making. What brings you and your friends to these parts today? That's how he speaks. Zane, welcome in. Thank you for grabbing a cup. Just a bit of sleuth work, Father dear. And with that, we must return to Ulda. If you have not heard, your son is set to compete for the Mithril Cup. Ooh ho ho! Moonlighting as a gladiator, are we? A fitting second career for a Manderville man, if I do say so myself. Best character in the game. Muscle-bound old man is the inspector's father. Remind me never to go to one of their family reunions. Just who is this inspector? Anyway, I'm waiting for Godbert to come over and like break him. A worthy rival, if ever were one. There were one. Who goes there? Oh, Greg! The last soda patch was kind of disappointing. Yeah, there wasn't a whole lot of there wasn't a whole lot going on with the game, and it's not to say that I don't enjoy Guild Wars 2 or it isn't a great game. It's just I spent so much time focusing just on Guild Wars 2 that I really missed out on a lot of games. And I started, as I promised to Galactic, that I would go ahead and play Final Fantasy 14, and I would go ahead and give it the good old college try. Now look where I'm at. Diggerus, thank you for joining into the Caffeinated Cult. If you guys haven't, go ahead and send up the mustaches, because apparently tonight we are going to be a, we'll say a gentleman. If you guys got the mustaches, send them out. Thank you for joining. Well, look at what we have here. You're quite the intimidating gent yourself. A friend of the inspector may have. I'm very happy with the result. I am Gilgamesh, wandering duelist, and I'm not much, so much the inspector friend as his enemy. Perk up, Gulliver, because this might be your lucky day. Quit AR or become a walking advertisement. I said that in my last video, or in my 50-hour review video. Is there no one in this accursed realm who can remember and am I... Call me what you want, what you will, friend, but heed my words. Caffeinated is a formidable foe. That sounded high praise coming from a big fella like you. To have such a powerhouse as a sidekick, the inspector must be something else indeed. But I warn you, you will end up as seafood soup if you face them alone. And with that, I must be off. For reasons that I do not entirely understand, I'm considered something of a fugitive in these parts. Oh, and the spear! The spear, by the way. Greg's spear. I hope they show it again. The spear. There it is. Look. You see the spear? I'm pointing like you guys can see. The spear is actually Nail Van Darnus. It's a replica. This one's a replica of Nail Van Darnus's spear. And it's the gun halberd. And that was the main weapon for Nail Van Darnus. But apparently, and it has a name, and I can't remember. I can't remember. It's the spear from Thing. No, I thought that was the replica. The original one was in the coils of Bahamut. We're gonna make this work. Well, it looks like I got my legs full, all 8 of them. But if that adventure's too strong to take alone, I'll just have to bring my friend. Oh, come on, Godbert. A supplely twisting ring called to mind the the undulations of a creature of the sea. Yes, inspiration has struck. I was waiting for that. Nobody here but us. What? Octobot. To your next life as a masterpiece, fiend. It's gotta be terrifying being in his look. Everyone's like, wow, the warrior of the light, such a hero, he's such a great guy, and then it's like it's like, I swear to God, Godbert enters the picture, and it's just, oh no, you're playing second fiddle to this masterpiece of a man. Good God. Yeah, it's got the on your left vibes. It definitely does. On your left. All right, here we go. We're going back into the Coliseum. Godbert is the man. The Mandervilles are too OP. God, nerf Vanderbilt. Nerf Manderville. Jeez. We're gonna run the way. It's all the way down here. I like how he kneels down, like that charges his power. I wonder what that was. Alter's just got limit break dunked on. What would his limit break look like? What would his limit break look like? I could actually make this a little bit bigger. Hold on. There you go. Doesn't need to be that small on the screen. Manderville's limit break. What would it look like? Would it be him doing the suplex? I think that's what it would look like. Chance upon a father like that, I dare say it's taken a year off my life. Quite a crowd has assembled who would see the festivities are nigh about to commence. I had hoped to uncover more about Miss Avalia's secrets, but no matter. What better place to continue my investigation than on the field of battle? Strong enough to derail a train. I have an idea, but spoilers. There's always spoilers. That Dale, that's what I'm thinking. It's like it would be a suplex. It'd definitely be a suplex. Just straight over. Spoilers. Yeah, suplex. Yeah, we gotta go with that. We'll go with that one. Godbird wanted to be the hero of Eorzean, which he could do. He'd rather just go around being manly. The Calamity fears Godbird. Bahamut fears Godbird. And yes, if there's one person I would say, because I saw it and was like, you'll find, what if I told you there's only one person he cowers to? I'm willing to bet it's Manderville's mom, if she's still in the picture, but don't tell me. We must hasten to the back to the Coliseum and apprise ourselves with the rules of engagement. To a true gentleman, the battle is not about the victory or defeat, but fighting with honor. Whatever treachery or guile my opponents may employ, I must not, I will not lower myself to that level. Okay, we might watch him die. It's just a goldsmith. He wants to make masterpieces. I don't think we're also appreciating that squid went away at Mach 2. Uncle Ulti ran away at Mach 2, and Godbert just easily caught up to him. We see him up there. I'm one shabby looking octopus, I tell you. They don't pay me enough for this. But that's all gonna change soon, isn't it, buddy? Funga! Funga! That's the line. Ah, Mr. Ultros, just the octopus we were looking for. I was hoping that you might enlighten us to... Ye gods, who gave you those ghastly bruises? Bruises? I fell down the stairs, that's all. Now get lost, I'm a busy octopus. Funga! Ouch, you have my sympathies, good sir. It is a challenge enough to coordinate 4 limbs, let alone 8. Is there someone inside your office? No, whatever gave you that idea? I am simply, fumigating the place for pests. Pests like yourself. No. Don't you have a battle to go fight? Fun ga. I think something's alive in there. That's just me talking to myself, haha. Yes, fun gods, yes gods. Working as a receptionist is fun. Battered, bruised, and beset by vermin, and still able to find joy and fulfillment in your work. I say, Mr. Ultros, your passion for your chosen profession is truly an inspiration to us all. Oh, is that supposed to be them sneezing? Is that Rahendrol, is that supposed to be sneezing? That would actually make a lot more sense. Funga! It would be a crime for, if you could come with me for a minute. I fear stupidity in the air might be contagious. Nod. Alright. Let's go talk to Briarbush. Darn it. Ugh. Had to use 2 hands. Any fruit? Nothing. It hasn't anything. You narrowly evaded a series of dastardly obstacles, and upon your return, the strange octopus appears considerably worse for wear. The evidence points to one direction. The Alamegan girl and the Ultras are plotting together to claim the Mithril Crop and its lucrative prizes. It's not as preposterous as it sounds. I have done some research on our 8-legged friend, and it would appear that Ultros has become somewhat of a regular at oldest taverns and houses of pleasure. He's using his inside knowledge of the working of the Coliseum to identify and eliminate potential threats, thereby ensuring victory for Avilia and earning him a healthy commission. There's also the matter of the Tempest Blade, that is rumored to be the source of the Alamegan girl's strength. This remains a mystery, which I fear your life is still in danger, Caffeinated. One of the guards informed me that several crates of refuse from the Coliseum reception room had been hastily discarded in Pearl Lane not bells ago. It is a stab in the dark, but the contents may provide some answers. I would have you ask you to go bring them. Okay. Where is that? We gotta search Pearl Lane. Where the hell's Pearl Lane? Oh, it's like over on the other side. No. Internet charm. Nope, we gotta run. Gotta huff it. I'm not attuned to any of those. Whoops. Here we go. What do you see is crystal? Purple octopus. I've seen enough animated to know where this is going. Vernicular Ham, thank you for the gifted subs, buddy. I appreciate that very much.
Look at this distinguished gentleman.
Everyone coming in, you guys are about to get blasted by this, by the way. It's gonna go
gentleman.
for a little bit, and I will take this opportunity. If you guys got the mugs, since we were doing distinguished gentlemen's, you guys can go ahead and throw this caffeinated mustache cups up and ready. I appreciate that, Vernicular. Thank you very much. All right, we gotta go find some explosives, I guess, or refuse. Such distinguished. No. I think you're the last time that this happened, you and Nicole went back and forth and did something like this, and it went on for like 20 minutes. It was 20 minutes. Let's see. Look,
distinguished gentleman.
Just gotta. I'm gonna shrink that down just a hair because it like keeps going. You guys were going back and forth for it for like a while. There we go. It was pretty good. That was really, really funny because it went on for a while and everyone's like, okay, we get it. Like, just hang in there. Refuge. But I do appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Of course, if you guys got the mugs, go ahead and send them out to all of our new Caffeinated Cult members. That's the running name. I haven't really decided if that's the one I want to keep, but until patent pending. Okay. And back we go to Briarbush. We can go this way. Gentle peeps. Don't forget that grab either. Oh, did I miss one? I grabbed one. Nah, it's okay. I probably won't ever come here again. I will. Apparently I will. Distinguished Gentleman Inspector. Let me see what you found. A large wooden crate containing all sorts of detritus gathered from the Coliseum. Some of it's still twitching. Yes, a spectacular assortment of innards and entrails. And what's this? A sack. Even more foul-smelling than than the gore it was lying in. If that can be what we believe, look here. It appears something appears to have been written on the side. Sundries. It would seem that this merchant had dealings with this squishy mass of tentacles. Let us pay the man a visit and enlighten the exact nature of their partnership. Okay. Do I have to go right back there? Yep, I have to go right back there. And we're running. We're doing it. We're huffing it. I should have grabbed it. I should have listened. It was an Icarus moment. I got too close to the sun. I learned from my lessons. Okay, now we learn from our lessons. Now we're moving on. Oh, also, by the way, I do want to highlight right here. The Mandervilius Signite looks exactly like Nashu. Just saying. I want to say like a stream or two ago, I think there's 2 streams. Someone was dressed up completely in the Hildibrand outfit. Oh, that was pretty cool. Is that a part of the store? Do you have to purchase that, or can you earn that in game? That'd be cool. The Stinking Sack. Battlefield's the day after. Battlefield, it's the day after slaughter smell, better than the unknown contents of this bag. No, you get it. Oh, it's a reward. Oh, okay, cool. Maybe that's something I'll do after doing all these quests, or do you earn it here? No exchanges, replacements, or refunds. I stand by the quality norm. Wait now, did Ultrason? I'll be asking the questions here. What exactly did you sell to that ungodly creature? Nashu just has lower level gear. Why, an entire sack of gold truffles. Can you believe it? What with the impressive price and that distinctive aroma, only for the most discerning of customers. Which he placed another order today. Be somehow connected to? No, I shall stop before I start sounding like Inspector Briarden. It wounds me that you would sneak off to conduct your investigation without me, and to steal away caffeinated here. The gentleman is not impressed. Did you find anything, Inspector? Good gods, what is that smell? Miss Ellie, I would have expected a cultured young woman like yourself to be more educated in Epicurean arts. That is the most distinct and delightful aroma of a gold truffle, an acquired taste, to be sure, but one that has won the heart of many old-daying gourmet. I particularly enjoy them slow roasted, as my dear mother makes them. Water, just thinking about it. Might I be so bold to ask for the recipe? Productive portion of the conference has come to the end. Besides, the tourney is about to begin. Let's make haste back to the Coliseum. Nod. Icarus says, don't fly too close, but build better wings. Has seen enough incompetence for one day. Here's the plan. I shall find a suitable vantage point to observe Miss Avelia in combat until I've ascertained the trickery behind her abilities. Why birth of her blade? Okay. Truffle oil. All right, so here's a fun little story while we're running on our way. Wait, no, I have aether crystals. I can teleport to them. So we went on this really nice honeymoon. We went up into the mountains, and it was wonderful. We had a great time. We ended up getting some truffle fries, just normal truffle fries, and we got like a big old plate of them because we were really excited to get them. It looked amazing. Like, you know how like sometimes you get to a place and they have that. They had like, it was, I joked because it almost looked like it was like an oil painting of these truffle fries, which I thought was impressive. It looked so, it was like so damn good. We had already had a couple of drinks. The restaurant was in the hotel, so it's like we didn't really have to go anywhere. Perfect setup. Perfect setup. Those truffle fries gave us like the worst stomach issues for like the next 10 hours. It was a horrible decision. It was so like, it hurt our stomachs, and this is our honeymoon. And we were only there for, 3 days or something like that, because that's really all we could afford at the time. We had stomach issues, and I ended up calling it because, of course, my poor wife, was like not feeling well over there. And I'm like, oh no, you're not feeling well. I was like, oh man, you got, and again, it's very much taking the foot and putting it into the mouth. I was like, yeah, I got the iron gut. You don't have to worry about it. Like, I'm going to be fine. It was like almost immediate. Within 15 minutes, my stomach turned as well. And then we were both in the bathroom laughing and trying to control everything. It was so bad. Truffle oil fries, if done correctly, is good. But it's just I don't know what it was about these fries, but we haven't tried them since. It may have been bad oil. I don't know. It was just really bad. So we don't really mess with those. We keep to our vinegar and salted fries. That's our thing. I don't know what it was. It was just horrendous, and we went down on our honeymoon. It was fantastic. Memories. That's what it was. We made memories. Unrelated, but I have a joke for you. I have a good dad joke. I have a good dad joke. Why did the giraffe break up with her boyfriend? Because he was a cheetah. Ah. All right, Dower Meadow, what do you got for us? I was close to starting the melee without you. Gar har har. I'd be remiss to tell you that there's been a change of plans. Another contestant has suffered a last-minute injury. None of our, but our very ultras has taken place. Well, they couldn't see eye to eye. Long-distance relationship. Those are pretty good though. Poutine fries are amazing, Jared. Very, very good. I like those. Poutine fries are very good, and I think Zach mentioned it. Like it's very, very good. I don't know what it is about those truffle fries that we had, but we try to stay away from them. We try. Doesn't always happen. Himself is taking quite a bit of promotional skills. Future's looking for you ready to get your asses kicked? Sure, I'm ready for battle. Let's do it. Duck fat fried mushroom gravy, poutine with shaved parm and truffle oil. That is like a very specific, like, like Hildibrand's here. I was gonna say that's a very specific, like, recipe. That's actually sounds really good. Duck fat fried. How much fat do ducks actually have? I don't think they have a lot, right? Someone Google that. Who will stand atop the heap of maimed bodies and twisted and claim victory? Caffeinated, the famed warrior of light, or who's that grown fool? Ah, that's Humberbatch, agent of infamy and imbecile extraordinaire. That's accurate, actually. You don't need a lot. Or will it be an $11 entry? Ultros 8-layer good curve. Battle for the ages, combatants, take your positions. Favorite mushrooms are oyster and more, but buttons are good too. Oh, she looks. You know the deal. We team up, wipe out the others. Then when it's just the two of us, I'll take the die. When you receive your share of the winnings, I have not forgotten our promise. Yeah, okay. They snuffed it out. He doesn't even have a weapon. Hildibrand's still over there flexing. Woman, do you see the size of this axe? So they're using the raw mushrooms to make people, like, gag, basically. Nothing like the rich aroma of roasted ruffles. All this fighting's give Unga all the out. Is it time for dinner time yet? Wait a minute. Roasted truffles? Braised in savory sauce, just like Mother used to make them. Feel free to have seconds. There's a whole sackful for where they came from. Meddling musclehead. Magnaw's character from the Agent's Shield. If I need a weapon, I'll make one. What the shit is that? What? Okay, yeah. What is that monstrosity? Oh, man. So he walks right. God damn it, Hildibrand. You don't. What fascinating friends you have, Alti. Why, just look at this charming little nose. Perhaps it's a case of the sniffles. Damn it, Hildy. Okay, had it coming. Had it coming. vaunted Tempest Blade. It was that monster all along. The girl played us for a full. What I don't get is that, like, Hildibrand literally just walked straight up to him. I'm just a stupid octopus. The slide whistle. Hey, Sam. Alamegan whore, damn. That was aggressive. My little octopus heart goes out to her, but the rules are the rules. Now it may be so bold. Between 3 of the remaining competitors, my buddy Typhon and Caffeinated Dad. What do you say, Mr. Warrior of Light? Yeah, no man. Caffeinated Dad has no question of what the any of these things are. It's just like murder time. Good to catch on the stream. Welcome in, buddy. The goodest boy, zero instincts, survival instincts whatsoever. You know Dower ain't gonna say no. Alatai, the fighters, the tag team of Ultros and Typhon versus Warrior. Who will be standing? Pure of heart, dumb of ass. That's great. Subject matters and racism. Oh, okay, well now he's stuck up there. All right, there's a. The truffles were to elicit a sneeze from the crony, which would be positioned so as to appear coming from the Alamegan girl's blade, allowing the two to sweep away opponents with ease. No wonder I wasn't able to see. It's quite possibly an imbecilic scene I've encountered with counsels. We have no choice but to trust her and Bill's. Where's Halatali? Oh, Camp Tribo. It's fighting time. I don't know where I am. I don't know what's going on. All I know is that I must kill. Again, like, he hasn't said more than a word this entire journey, and it's just like, think of all the people that he has killed in his time, right? Like, if we're gonna be objective about this, like, he's killing quite a few people in his time, and he's just like, yep, gotta do it. Now I know what you're thinking. 2 against 1 ain't fair, especially when 2 of them's half the size or the size of a small house. So here's some friends. Oh, okay, so it's a trial. Got you. Alrighty, here we go. Ugh. Psychoanalysis. Consider the Dark Line quest. Like, I actually might, because I know that I'm going to end up doing a different job for each of the expansions, or at least I want to. I want to do a different job for each of the expansions, but I'm thinking that if I go and go through it, I like melee. I like melee combatants. I like doing that, so I know that that kind of removes, like, we'll say Black Mage out of it. I might do Black Mage just because I played it in Elementals for the longest time in Guild Wars 2. I actually really enjoyed being kind of a caster, a semi-caster, but I would feel that's actually closer to like a red mage, if anything. Yeah, I'm interested. I'm interested to see what I do. A bard, samurai. Those are all good choices. Dragon's neck. Dragon neck. Dragon's neck. Thick neck. It's a thick boy. Woo! Spilling some water. Top dragon's neck. What is the music? Is it what? All right, Galactic, which one are you taking? From okay, Final Fantasy VI. Which one are you targeting? You got Typhon? All right, we ready? All right, we're doing it. I'm liking this music, man. This is good, actually. Galactic, are we gonna have to taunt off of each other at some point? Wait, why is everyone pinned? What happened? Oh, did I get knocked out of the ring? Okay. Sorry. Sorry, that's on me. And I'm dead. We're getting our faces pushed in by this. I got Squiddy Boy. How did I get knocked off that time? This fight's pretty intense. Stunned again. I'm starting to see it. Every time I get knocked out, that's where I get stunned. Got it. Alright, so I gotta watch when Typhon does his fungus knees. So, like, right now. See, I am learning. Hey, we figured out a way after I died like 4 times. Thank you, everyone in Galactic, for carrying me on that one. It only took like 4 deaths. Only. I do have arm's length on my bar, apparently, but apparently when I was using it, it was the one like knock off that got me really quick. Wind up knock. I just put greed. Oh, I guess everyone does. Grilled sushi. We gotta include him now. Oh, can't summon a minion here. Thank you, everyone. All right, hold on. We gotta do what we gotta do. Oh, Galactic. Here we go. All right. Can't end dungeons. There we go. Galactic was like, yeah, no, I'm done. I'm done with this. Again, doing this stuff really does make me miss my old raiding days in WoW. It does. Like, and I see why people do like the raids. Like Savages might be where I end up going because it seems like they're kind of like middle difficulty. 14-hour long anniversary stream begins in 17 minutes. Good gracious. Briarden's still fed up with his shit. Savages fights are the second most difficult content, just below Ultimates. Fireglass himself, the Warden's Grace, a timeless treasure one has ever seen. How much you want to bet he's one of the thief, or he is the thief? Invertebrates, the opening act dragged on overlong, but worry not, the main event is about to begin. I know that you paid well for your seats today, but I can assure you my performance will not leave you disappointed. Now I invite you, one and all, to sit back and enjoy the show. Grab the ring. Why didn't they just grab the ring? Of course, here comes Gilgamesh. Hildegard. It is always a pleasure to reunite with old friends, but your charming truth is something to be desired. You bested me once, but not today. I shall have my revenge. I shall pierce your chest with my spear. You mean your skewer? My spear! Is not the shred of honor in you. Return my weapon at once. Look at how he runs. Like, he is really going fast. Told you, Monty Python. Yeah. And of course, the ring gets blown straight up. Of course. God burnt. There's not a hair on that man's body except for his head. What? What the? What was that? What is this? Why did he have to grab him like this? Why would it just be like Dolomud? Hildibrand Hildibrand Maximilian Manderville. Skyward, as only a Manderville can, with the limit break sound. Excellent form. You not know your own strength? $999. Oh, these guys again. Team Vanderbilt blasting off again. There's no voice that a human can make that is worthy of God. No, you can't give him a voice like that. You see the chicken in the background? And he just dove onto a full party of men. What's even more impressive is that he did that through concrete. Oh God, this is a bad angle. This is a really bad angle. This is a very bad angle, guys. Put a little too much spin on that one, it seems. Not exactly as I planned, but who can argue with the results? Save for the one thing. This ring is fake. I have a feeling this will lead me to the true treasure. Until next time, my friends. Your attendance has been... That key! Bloody hells! The guards aren't going to catch him in time. You know they aren't. Distraction. Pocket sand. Nashu. The ring of an inquiry. It's gone. The man spoke true. A master's goldsmith's eyes cannot be deceived. The sun sphere is clearly a second-rate replica. It's just the light dimming. Yes, if you'll just step over here. There's nobody in the audience! Oh, Hildy survived. Okay, good. Master Goldsmith of the universe. That is the least odd part. All for this false treasure. Whatever was I thinking? Do not berate yourself so, Miss Avila. Why, it is exactly as you said, was it not? You were thinking of dear Hedgelina and nothing more. I suppose I was, at that. How do you know my sister's name? I assure you, young miss, under no circumstances did I tell you to the nose behind to eavesdrop on your intimately personal dialogue with you, believe your beloved sister. You might die. Smart move. Okay, fair enough. You have the right of it. Hildestalk. I lost sight of myself and what I was truly fighting for. My honor and my sister's trust will not be easily regained, but I will not shirk from the challenge. She gonna be a part of the story, isn't she? Survived a trip to Dalaman and back when it crashed. One mystery remains. Before that thief had identified the ring as fake, he had already acquired the key to the storeroom. Clearly, the second prize, the Ring of Inquiry, was his target from the start, but why? There must be some pattern to the item that the fiend has stolen. Pattern that portrays his true intentions. Treaty Blade, Azurme's Virtue, the Ring of Inquiry, all relics with quite a history, or to be more precise, relics from the era of the Belladans. Oh ho! If that is so, the answer is clear as day. The fiend means to found Eorzea's greatest museum of the Belladane history, pushing up the prices and gouging honest men at their hard-earned coin. Doubtless another one of his cards that will appear on the scene too much just to tell as much. He's such a dumbass. Look, Nashu's nodding off again. Look, she's still... Death ignores Hildibrand because he's too afraid of being sucked into his Gmod video. Who's gonna dodge it? Who's gonna dodge it? Oh, it's a giant ass card. Okay. Why did they have to make this so dramatic? That was good. That was so good. Now everyone's like looking at her like, what the hell was that? I've enjoyed our little game, but all good things must come to an end. I shall claim the 4 sacred treasures, and justice shall be served. So the thief's final challenge to us. But what are the 4 treasures that he speaks of? Where the 4 treasures of Bellador become one, the wicked shall be judged in a blazing light of sun. She's still nodding off. An old legend, little more than a fairy tale at that. And yet it seems that the Phantom believes there's more than some truth in these words. 4 sacred relics of Belladea, the Warden's justice, lofty words coming from a glorified footpad. Hildy is a force of nature, can't be slain. Have you been informed yet that the entire Hildy questline is an excuse to push and test facial and body animations? I have not, but that makes sense. One who's winning over the common folk by the day. Yep, wrong voice. If rumors are to be believed, it would seem that the tale of the master thief ruffling the feathers of the rich and famous have won the man more than a few admirers. Thus far, an Aldean collector and her hired thugs, a trading mogul in the brass blades, and now a mining magante, I'm not going to say, and the stone torches. Is it any surprise that the sympathies of an ordinary Aldean would lie with the perpetrator rather than his victims? Ooh. Astutely observed, Miss Ellie. Our quarry clearly harbors no small degree of resentment for wealth and authority. Might his next target be a member of the syndicate? Perhaps the Sultana herself? Is anyone going to check on Hill? No, he's fine. There he goes. Aha! Then it will be his downfall. For the greater the challenge, the higher I rise. Ahem. Just one moment, if you will. Ye of many faces, there is but one man who shall lay claim to all 4 relics, and it shall be Hildibrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire. Yes, I'm sure that inspires us all with great confidence. Doesn't matter if Hildy's a test. Animation. They need a new pair of spectacles. I was expecting Godbert to instant transmission to them. I did sneak in some coils of Bahamut. It was incredible, actually. It was very, very well done. It was something that I wasn't quite prepared for, but it was really, really good. I was all about it. All right, so there is one more episode, and I think it's going to take a little bit longer than an hour. Do only what a Manderville can. Hildibrand, her last vow. Coils is great, and later on the game will assume you did it, whether you did it or not. Yeah, and I think that's kind of oh, breaking the fourth wall. The key to the next case is a mask. Have you ever worn a mask for so long you forgot what you actually look like? I have. And how did they freeze him in here? We'll talk about it, mystery. Oh well, see you next time. Alright. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. Not gonna lie. The last, looks like it's the last hurrah, because there's 4, right? So then that would mean that I have 4 to go total. I was wondering when you'd show Caffeinated. I hope you haven't made any plans for tonight because I got a situation on our hands. Remember our good friend the Phantom Thief? Well, it seems that it decided to branch out from the burglary to cold-blooded murder. Rumors are to be believed he's already claimed 3 victims, already influential members of Aldean society. His many faces had single calling cards at the scene, leaving no doubt his identity of the murderer. The message is always the same. The weight of 5 corpses will bring the scales of balance into justice. More rules. This is the last one for the ride. Hildibrand. Okay, it's the last one. Certified police squad ending. If we're really gonna talk about it, police squad, and then what's it? Naked Gun. Naked Gun is absolutely phenomenal. It's just those movies. Police. I mean, just all of them. Police Squad, Naked Gun. Those movies like helped shaped my humor. I think is the best way to put it. I love it. I love it. I love Leslie Nielsen as an actor. He's just amazing. Just fantastic. Selling like Ponzi cakes. Sunsilk tapestries. All right. We'll knock out a little bit of the second half, or the last one. Maybe I'll finish it up on Monday stream. I don't know. Watched Naked Gun last night after hearing about OJ. Wait, what happened to OJ? Something happened to orange juice? I know. OJ died? What? I did not hear that, actually. I did not know that. Surely you didn't mean to finish the quest line tonight. I did. Stop calling me Shirley. The news played the police chase as part of his highlights. Cancer related. Oh wow. I didn't actually know that. That's things. For those of you who don't know, OJ played a kind of like, we'll say secondary role in the Naked Gun series. It's very slapstick humor and everything. Yeah, damn, that's, I didn't know that. If the Halo don't quit, you must have quit. Also, by the way, Galactic, I am aware of you changing your outfit. Thank you very much. Everyone can take a look at Galactic. He's now this is the Dark Knight play. He sent me a message and he was like, but you never notice when I change gear. I do notice. It's usually when I'm just trying to run around. I only have so much time. Yes, perfect. Not gonna lie, that is a badass sword though. No, it's a two-handed sword. There we go. Zoom out. I do pay attention. Fantastic. I was waiting for him to say something. Be like, oh, no, we're done. We're done. Make it more YouTube friendly. He is now unalive. Now, I've already lost it. I've already lost my, like, we'll say, monetization on this video because I dropped the 1 F-bomb. They are like hawks with this. I don't know why I had to say hawk like that, but I did. It's just, they're like hawks when it comes to everything related, any type of like cursing, anything along those lines, man. They are just like right on it. Favorite adventure, Mithril Eye. We gotta talk to him. With Liam Neeson, it's supposed to be hitting theaters next year. Mark, don't mess with me. Don't mess with me. If you're lying, I'm gonna be very upset. Not as upset as you guys will be after hearing this dad joke. What does a demon eat for breakfast? Deviled eggs. They get worse as the night goes on. I reckon our phantom friend could be just after about any of them. I tell you so much what Thief's got eyes on. It's the Sultan's worth in her right Dida. Word has it they formed a regiment of the best and brightest safeguard of the royal lords from the very threat. The Sultan has sworn aren't like to be coming forthcoming with any information, but it's the only lead we got, so okay. A man in my business develops a nose for danger, and this time the stench is something fierce. You're a reporter, Ellie, and the fine one at that. Don't put that pretty neck out there trying to play hero. Your concern is touching, but I can assure you I'm ready for whatever danger lies ahead. It is more about selling papers. I have a duty to seek out the truth. Okay. This is why I buy subs. I say funk in 2024. You know what's funny is like I remember I used to be so honest. Like I would really try on every time. So every time, for those of you who don't know, every time you upload a video to YouTube, you have to rate it and say if you are using any type of profanity, and I mean anything. We're talking damn, shit, all the way up to the F-bomb and therefore. And you also have to identify the frequency in which you are cursing and putting all those things together. So it's really intense. And if you don't honestly put it there, right? Like if you don't honestly say like, oh, I didn't curse in this, but then the video is like 15 minutes of cussing, they will actually pause your videos from being uploaded. So like when you come up with something cool, you can't upload or it can't be released to the public until it's been reviewed by like 3 or 4 people. It is incredible. So yes, I have to be very, very careful. In the gentleman's lights, adventuring companion, and that reported from Ether. Self-styled warrior of light. Oh, hey, it's that guy that we saw out in the wild who was pretending to be a warrior of light. How frequently do you curse? Not often. Usually in frustration, I think is what it was. Why was the squirrel put? He was not. Emil, get out. That was so terrible. That was so bad. What I'm instantly corrected on. No, you don't need a class for each of the 5 roles. It is recommended that if you want to get the full side story experience of Shadowbringers and Endwalker, is where to have classes in multiple roles. Advertisers just put a lot of care into that because they want to be as like flat and PC as possible, in my opinion. Basically is what it is. And they really make a big emphasis on no cursing, no limited profanity, and all that. Now, my rating is high because you have specific ratings, and I'm allowed to upload and do whatever I need to in the partner program. But if I like start cussing and I don't report it on the videos, then they'll be like, you lied to us. Now we gotta. It's this really weird game that you gotta play. YouTube's weird in some respects. It's great in others. We're still in order. We're still in order. We're the Alchemist Guild. Police, my name is Ellie from the Mithril Eye. As you have heard, we were researching the Phantom Thief case and would appreciate any information that sheds the lights on recent events. Pleasure is mine, Miss Ellie. And if I'm not mistaken, would that make your friend Caffeinated Dad? Yes. I have the giant dragon axe. You know Caffeinated? Yeah. Can you just report the cussing to always play it safe? You can, but if you get to a certain level of cussing threshold that you report, even if it's self-reported, they won't monetize your video as much, right? Like even if you're honest, even if there's like 1 or 2 cusses, but it depends on the propensity and the frequency of the cursing leading up to it. So it's a really delicate game, especially within the first minute, 30 seconds really, but the first minute. if you cuss in the first 30 seconds to a minute, you can lose some type of monetization value. So you'll only be partially monetized. So you might only receive half the ad revenue or something like that. It's tough. It's a fine dance, in my opinion. That's what it is. Though it hardly befits my station to say this, I was secretly hoping that you would show up to insist. Doubtless the Inspector too will also welcome a helping hand. Sultan and Sworn, the elite of Oldal's elite. I can only hope you prove more competent than the bungling mercenaries I've dealt with thus far. Miss Ellie, caffeinated? A moment if you would. Right there. Very good. Now face me. Don't move an elm. See right through the thief's disguise. Analyzing the mask left behind at Vesper Bay, I was able to identify the composition and synthesize a counter agent that would dissolve the disguise whilst leaving the wearer's face intact. In any event, it would appear two of you indeed appear to be who you are. Brilliant, Inspector! Phantom thieves pulled the wolves over our eyes for the last time. I fear not. I've pored through all the histories time and again. The only mention of the four relics is a vague reference in an old prophecy. Most serious scholars consider it far less than a fairy tale. Legend goes on to describe four sacred artifacts, one each possessed by these four Beleriand heroes, but it makes no mention to the appearance or nature. He has foiled us by making off with something else entirely. Needless speculation will only play into defeating strength. I've furnished all the guards with a supply of demasking dust and instructed them to be suspicious personages. The Blackguard will be in the chains before he can lay. The Blackguard will be in. Yeah, okay, I read that right. I don't trust this dude. Everyone's looking at him. Dad edition. You can, but I think when you report an effectual place on the algorithm if they show it near the top. It does, yeah, basically. If you have 1 + 1, what are you doing? Dad edition. What did the drummer name his 3 daughters? What did the drummer name his 3 daughters? And a 1, and a 2, and a 1, 2, 3, 4. Drop that one. You guys weren't ready for it. I've heard the recent rash of murders preparing the quarry. Sultan Soren launched an investigation of Truth and Matters defense of the vaults to make meaningful progress. But a lady asks, a gentleman answers. About time he showed up. She walked in with him. Actually, I'm growing accustomed to the Hildibrand theme, actually. I'll be honest with you. Spectre Extraordinaire has arrived to set right what is wrong and the wicked to justice. That's worse than I hungry, I'm dead. Ah, but you know, Inspector, I assure you that I exactly am who I claim to be. A shame that. Would your service are most welcome. I share all I know about the recent murders. Has claimed 3 victims thus far. The head of a publishing consortium, a high-ranking government official, and an influential scholar. Other than that, they were all influential figures in their respective circles. We can identify no common threads of the 3. This will prove a most satisfying case to crack indeed. And what of the method of killing? Conked over the head with a cudgel, gutted with a greatsword, strangled with a subla, mayhap? YouTube got tired and blamed for certain tired of being blamed for certain creative choices, so they put it to all creators to self-report. And if they get it wrong, they say it's not their fault. Yeah, that's true. That's basically what it is. You can use Hildibrand theme at weddings. I did for mine. That's actually, I can actually see that, right? Like that. Like, of course, the bride gets their own, like, theme music to walk down. Like, you should get your own theme music. You could do that Hildibrand while you're all dressed up. But worry not, my renowned powers of deduction are more than up to the task. We'll see this burglar turned butcher delivered to justice. Your presence is heartening indeed, Inspector Hildibrand. Friends, please take this demasking dust with you. I fear we can spare but a single sachet, but I trust you will put it to good use. I grew up listening to D.L. Carlin, don't get all squeamishness about swearing. Alrighty, come to accompany me on the case. I like your gusto, but auditioning for myself has already been from us. Oh, still a gentleman welcomes all support from his admirers. I shall henceforth name you thusly Caffeinated, my ever loyal associate. And now, my ever loyal associate, the investigation calls. I propose that we begin by inspecting the site of which the most recent victim met his demise. My questioning about the palace has revealed that the scholar's body was found not far from 80 sins of Sasebo. Even the most circumspect of criminals cannot help but leave behind clues. Clues that will not elude my gaze. Friends, let us be off. Pray alert me should you see anyone suspicious, my ever-loyal associate. I keep reading that too fast and I think it's like ever-loving associate. Ever-loving associate. Put Miss Phyllis's demasking dust to good use. And we all walk off. Ladies and gentlemen, as a bride, I would march to Hildibrand. Oh yeah, it's fancy. It's fancy music. Just saying. And Galactic died. I want to say Galactic died of boredom. I don't have. Wait, no. Oh, I don't have the play dead emote. Oh, that's from the store. Yeah, that's right. That's from the store. We found that out. Alrighty, it is 11:15, and I'll be honest with you, I finally have caught up onto my sleep, and I'm thinking that I'm gonna have to finish this on Monday stream. I had to finish Galactic was like, you know, if you really, you know, push through it, you could do the Hildibrand all in one go. And I'm like, I can't. There's a lot of reading, but also I feel like for me to appreciate it, I have to sit there. I want to actually sit there and read it, you know? I think that's kind of where my focus is. It's like, even though there's a lot of reading and there's a lot of humor and slapstick, I can't rush through it. I can't rush. I can't do it. There's a lot. Yeah, there's a lot of content that I have to get to. But yes, so Monday stream definitely will be finishing Hildibrand, at least for the A Realm Reborn, because there's only 4. Yeah, I was gonna say, what's it? I think the live stream for Final Fantasy 14. I think I saw some people talking about that. That's about to come up. So that's pretty cool. There you go. You guys have something to jump to. Aside from that, Monday stream probably, hopefully definitely finishing up Hildibrand. There we go. Hildibrand, and then moving into MSQ because I got some progress to make. I have a video that's non-Final Fantasy coming out hopefully Sunday or Monday, hopefully if I'm lucky. About a game that I decided that I would give it a shot. It's a game that's outside of my normal niche, but it's one that I really enjoyed, and I hope you guys enjoy it. But yeah, that's the plan. I appreciate all of you guys hanging out and watching me basically goof around with this gentleman. I do want to give a quick shout out to all of my supporters of the channel, all the people watching along. I appreciate each one of you guys. Galactic for ever begrudgingly and patiently waiting me through this entire world of Final Fantasy 14. Greatly appreciated. I thank you all. I also want to give a shout out to Vernacular Ham and Tigris. I hope I'm saying that right. For the gifted subs, as well as joining the Caffeinated cult. Again, I got to come up with either a better name or a t-shirt. Those are my choices. Aside from that, I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. Make sure you get some good coffee and stay caffeinated, folks.